Got a lot of ground to cover this morning with our next guest in town at the table, from markets, particularly value stocks, to the economy, and so much more. Here with us is top money manager and veteran value investor John Rogers. He's chairman, co-CEO, and chief investment officer of Ariel Investments. Good morning to you and welcome to rainy New York, which is not that different than your windy city.
A lot more humid here.
A lot more humid here. I want to get into like a whole bunch of different stocks and names and things like that. But before we even do that, where do you think we are right now in this cycle? And to the extent you want to weigh in on this election, how you think it's all going to impact things?
Well, I think we're at an inflection point. And we talked about it a lot lately. That reminds us of 2000 when the internet bubble burst, the S&P 500 crashed, and small value came roaring back. And it was a great time to be a value investor. We've been out in the wilderness for a long time. We think the inflection point started around 10 days ago. Small values roaring back, and growth stocks have gotten to be very challenged. So I'm really optimistic for the sectors that have been left out.
And what do you think happened 10 days ago?
I think there's a sense, of course, now that interest rates will be lower.
Right.
And that'll help small businesses that sometimes have a harder time dealing with more leverage. And we think that's really, really important.
And what's your gamble in terms of what Jay Powell does in terms of timing?
I think something will happen in the fall.
Okay.
I think he'll start to lower then, and maybe a couple more as the year ends up. Optimistic, very optimistic that the Fed's on top of its game. They really are.
Pre-election, post-election, it doesn't matter.
I think it'll help pre-election. I think they're not going to let politics inform their decision making. So they're going to do the right thing for the country and to keep us out of a recession, which was so critical in this environment.
Okay, so now that the election has been completely scrambled, if you will, how does that change the dynamic around either certainty, uncertainty, various different major policy differences, and what could throw the whole thing? I mean, we'll see what the polls look like in a couple of weeks, because I think we probably don't even know at this point.
Well, it is a different time. This is really an amazing event over the weekend. But I've gotten more calls and texts of people who want to have events, who want to get engaged in helping Kamala be elected president. The energy of the young people who just are, calling and writing and saying they want to be involved. I've never seen anything really quite like it since the Obama election.
So you don't. So you think? Do you think it matters who her vice president is?
I think it matters. I think they have to get someone that will help us in a swing state and give us credibility there. And I think, there's some terrific governors out there that can do a great, great job.
Do you have a name, a preference here? I mean, we're showing you, Governor Josh Shapiro, Mark Kelly in Arizona.
J.B. Pritzker from Illinois.
Right. Yeah, I can't not mention J.B. as a favorite. He's my hometown governor and a terrific governor.
A lot of money.
And,
a lot of money.
He does
could
have
fund
that,
the whole campaign. He wouldn't, and wouldn't even notice.
It's true. And he's done very, very well. He's done really well in Illinois.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of your picks. Obviously, you own Paramount. You've been very vocal on that. I don't know what you think is the current state of play and what you think may happen, lawsuits and otherwise.
Well, I'm optimistic. There's still possibilities someone will come in over the top during this 45-day shop period. As we do our homework and do our channel checks, you hear people talking about that there are people out there, out in the wings, maybe looking for an opportunity now that the company's in play. It has been the most extraordinary situation I've had in 41 years at Ariel. I've never seen a company make the kind of decisions they have made, the mistakes that they've made, and most importantly, not keeping all the shareholders being treated equally, the A and B shareholders. They've told us all along that all shareholders would have the same economic interest. It's in their, financial reports. And to come out with different answers here is just extraordinary. And, luckily I've been on some boards where they're, family controlled, from the New York Times to Ryan Specialty to Nike, Phil Knight. And in no time would you think that those great leaders, Pat Ryan at Ryan Specialty, the Sulzberger family, would do something to disadvantage all the shareholders.
If the deal is on the table, is the deal that is the deal, what are you going to do?
We'll stick with it. We think there's a lot of value there. They've got such extraordinary brands, such global reach. We know, from the owning sports to the news to the Mission Impossible franchise, you go on and on and on.
You won't sue? You'll stick with it and you won't sue?
We'll stick. I think well, we always are talking to our lawyers, making sure that we see what's possible out there.
And what are your lawyers saying? What are your lawyers?
We're still a work in progress, but everyone seems to think right currently that the B shareholders haven't been treated fairly. As you know, I'm very good friends with Mario Gabelli, and he's out there, making noises around how to make sure all the shareholders are treated fairly, and we agree with that. But I don't blame Skydance for negotiating the best deal for them.
Who do you blame? The committee that's responsible for accepting the offer?
I think the old board and the old management didn't do their job in positioning this company well. They passed up the sale of BET. They passed on the sale of Showtime. They made so many different strategic errors along the way that helped get them into this problematic phase. And I just think that the process was not run smoothly. As we all know, this is just all the leaks that happened. It's just something that was just out of this world.
You think it's over in terms of the Go Shop? Anybody else potentially looking at it?
I'm still hopeful. We hear rumors that different people are looking at it. It wouldn't shock me, some of these large streamers that have so much money that they could go out and buy it for like a rounding error. And so many, you just think about it, Netflix, they need sports.